Keep it locked to A Square Podcast. That's right.
What up, baby?
Hey, this K Kemp, and you rocking with the A Square Podcast.
Be sure to click and subscribe.
Cornbread.
What up, dog? DJ A-Ron. A Square Podcast.
Good information on entrance to the trade.
Make sure you
A Square Podcast, your boy DJ A-Ron alongside my brother, as always, Cornbread. But today, here we are in person. Post hot chip, bro. Let's talk about it. Shall we start there?
You know where I usually start, bro. So you want to start off? Because you know how I usually start.
Listen, shout out to the people over at Summer Soul, man. It was a great time, great energy, great vibes last night. A lot of great DJs. This is Memorial weekend, right? I don't pay attention to the holidays.
Why not?
It's,
Like, your favorite one's Christopher Columbus Day, bro. Like,
don't do that. Don't do that.
that's facts, though.
No, it's not facts.
Okay.
But what it is a shout out and a salute to the people over at Summer Soul, man. That was a great event. We had a great time last night. So definitely shout out to them. Antonio's in town. You get in Friday. Did you have any hiccups? Did they stop you in the airport? Did they do anything?
No. But we need to start.
I know, because the only reason why I'm asking is because Antonio has hella like stuff that always happens to him, which is why I'm asking.
So y'all need to, and I'm going to answer for you because you have to answer for this, bro. Y'all need to start drug testing Uber drivers, bro.
Why is that?
My Uber driver said that she drove for 12 hours. And when she said that, I'm like, oh, so you just starting?
She drove to New York.
She said, no, I just started 12 hours, and like this is like hour 11. I put on my seatbelt. I'm on the back end of this?
And not only that, bro, but now in flight rules, you can only fly for how many hours a day?
I don't know. I know it ain't 12. And it's two of them. It was just her in the car. She was so bad. I pull up, or I come out. She drives past, does a reverse. I pull up to the door. She turns the other way looking for me.
Good.
I said, cuckoo. She said, with the startle face. I get in the vehicle. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I said, oh, it's going to be one of these. Okay.
Yeah. At least you know.
I do. So I said, cool. I'm
Now I understand me driving Uber. Hell, now I get it, because when people get in my car, they always say, man, your car is clean. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I got in an Uber and it was dog hair, human hair. It was cigarette ashes. It was leaves, blood leaves on the floor, bro. Yeah, it was disgusting. Smelled like a pack of Newports.
That is bad. And like you could tell, like 2 minutes in, she said, hey, so how you doing? Like she mustered up the energy after 2 minutes to say there's a human in my car.
She like you.
I said, hey, what's going on? That's when I knew she was doing the 12 hours.
She do.
She says, you got plans for Memorial Day? I'm like, no, just chilling, doing, visiting family and stuff like that. I'm headed back to Atlanta Monday. She says, yeah, I'm going to Six Flags. I said, all right, St. Louis or Chicago? St. Louis. I said, all right, is it going to be hot? She said, I don't know. That's a good question. She pulls out her phone. She says,
That's a good question.
She says, weather for Monday. Even though she looked at it and said it tomorrow. She was like, yeah, Monday's going to be crazy. But, Sunday's going to be. I said, it is Sunday. You're right. I said, bro, get me out this car, bro. Take a right. I can't.
Like, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Anyway, man, so.
But you made it.
Good to be home. Yeah, man. You want to dive into the chip challenge, or you want to go into what I want to talk about too, man?
No, we going to go straight into the chip challenge.
All right.
And what happened. I want to tell everybody out there, this was Antonio's idea. I just saw a video and rolled with it. So
Yeah.
go. It's on you. Your idea, man.
It was. Actually, it was. So my little sister, shout out to Latifah, man. She gave me this, sent me a video a couple months ago. It was like 3 or 4 months ago. And I looked at it, I said, bro, those people crazy as hell, bro. I ain't never doing that shit, bro. But
That video was hilarious, though. They took
Yeah,
they
it was
took
good.
90 minutes to get to it, though.
But I love celebrating the little things. I think we as humans work very hard every day, and then don't celebrate those things.
No, that's very that's facts.
So I'm
That's
like, man,
facts.
if we made it through a pandemic, literally, we still kicking every week. So
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can't let 3 years pass by, especially because we started in May 2019. It's May 2022.
And don't do nothing.
Don't do anything. We have to celebrate this 3 year, man. So that just came first to mind. You said you was game. Like I said, you said you were supposed to say no.
I
but
like
you
hot,
said yeah.
No, I like hot stuff though, so it didn't matter.
Okay.
Like I just didn't understand what this was made out of. This was made out of
Death.
out of death.
Facts.
So Antonio, because you broke down before me.
I didn't. What are you talking about?
The video shows it. The first thing you did, I was still chewing. I was cool. You broke down first and had to get a sip of something.
No, I didn't.
Or you tried to start opening the bottle.
Yeah, I was preparing everything. You were so dead, you didn't even know what was going on.
But the video shows otherwise. The video shows you breaking down because you started like laughing. You was like, oh, like you was making all the faces. I'm trying to taste the herbs and spices.
To the listeners out there, I wish y'all could see my face, bro. Bro, stop the BS, bro. We take the chip. So first off, let's
No,
describe the chip. You want to describe the chip?
First of all, the chip comes in a package.
That says,
No, in a mail package. So there's no reason why the chip should be broken, bro. There's no reason.
Yeah.
That's number one.
yeah, mine was broken
So yours was broken,
into 2 parts.
and mine was broken into 2 parts.
Okay.
One big one, and then like a smaller one.
So the package is a casket, basically,
Yeah.
and it comes with a will. Like, sign over your shit before you take this chip, man. So we did the chip, took it. So in my head, it doesn't matter if you break down. It's when you go get something. Maybe in your head, it was the first one to make a face or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, or who reacted first, right? So, so that's how I looked at it. But took the chip, first 10 seconds. So when you go like this, you got to breathe in and clear your throat. Bro, as soon as I said, I can't breathe. Oh,
And then you told me to stop talking.
bro, facts. No, you just kept talking.
Yeah, I was supposed to.
Nah, bro. Nah.
I was supposed to be talking. Like the objective, Antonio, is to talk through anything that's going on.
But you're supposed to read comments and stuff like that. You were talking to me about nonsense.
What am I gonna read?
Well, yeah, people chimed in, man.
Yeah, to look at us die, not for us to read what they can see. They already. This is ridiculous. Listen, the chip. First of all, when I first bit it, it was like ashes, bro.
Facts.
It almost tasted like ashes. I'm like, what is this? Like, this is nothing. And then there was a sensation that came over my body, and I knew I was gonna get hot in the kitchen. So I turned the AC down early. It didn't work, Antonio. I started getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and it started burning. And I tried to, if you can just exhale, I think you can win. Is when you breathe in. That's not good, bro. That's not good.
That's a fact. You did.
But-
you lasted 1 minute and 50 seconds.
No, I didn't. I lasted long.
anything.
I didn't read the rules.
Well, so whose fault is that?
No, but that's so me not reading the rules is my fault.
Okay.
But you reacting makes you lose.
It's not. It's not a reaction.
You soft. You soft. I took it and I got it, all the herbs and everything out of it. I chewed it up. I got everything. Y'all can rewatch it. You will literally see me saying, man, you know what I'm saying, the herbs, you know, I'm a grill master. You know, I'm talking my my ish, bro. You're over there breaking down. That's you.
To the YouTube fans out there,
You was getting cooked, in the words of Adrian Bronner.
I got $20.
You was getting cooked.
$20.
So
You can find somebody who agrees with you that I lost.
they
I
didn't
give you
read the
$20.
rules.
No. That's not the no. We have over 100-some people responded, bro.
Yeah.
I need you to find one person
More than that,
agrees
actually.
with you and says that I lost. Everybody says that you lost, bro.
But my question is, if you start reacting,
It's not a reaction challenge.
it is a reaction. That's the whole point of the challenge.
So the 5-minute rule doesn't say who reacts first in 5 minutes. No, it's you go get aids to help you cool off the heat. That's where you get the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and an hour. I lasted 5 minutes with
Antonio, I drank 2 things. You had cereal.
right, but that was after the fact. Though. That was after 5
It
minutes.
doesn't matter.
Oh my god,
You did more stuff.
this dude is arguing when we have evidence. You
Exactly.
lost, and
It wasn't a landslide.
let's
It wasn't a
in
landslide.
45 seconds. Though. There's some rumbling in the streets, bro.
It is too much.
For a couple days, I had to. I want to address y'all. I'm gonna address y'all second because I need to address. We need the hot topic first. I gotta ask my man this question, but then we gotta address y'all viewers out there because y'all tripping. The word on the street is I've heard this from about 5-6 people. They said the breast milk was staged. Can you please address the breast milk gate?
The situation?
We need feedback on was the breast milk staged or not, and
No.
the inside scoop on it.
So I pump my milk and put it in a jar. I put it in a glass jar so that I can just continue to put it throughout the week and then I can freeze it.
Right?
But I can proportion out the size of my bags for the
Okay.
freezer. That's why it's in there.
Okay.
It's a new system because I just started going back to work. So obviously I can't feed her while I'm at work. So what I pump at work, bring home, put it in there, put it in the bags.
Right.
After a couple days. For whatever reason, this person decided to also put creamer that looks just like breast milk in a jar.
Right?
He grabbed the wrong jar.
So it was not staged. It was real.
No, I was pissed. Do you know how much it takes to make
Bro.
breast milk?
No, I don't. I don't.
Exactly. It's a process.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. That's her food.
Right?
And since you put your lips on it, now I had to throw all that milk out.
Dang.
So all that hard work I did while I was at work
Actually, it was a lot of hard work.
ruined because you put creamer in that. Why wouldn't you just put creamer?
is she in this episode?
Why wouldn't you just put creamer in a cup? Why'd you
Right.
blame me because you died?
Facts.
That's all I'm saying.
I like that, bro.
I'm pissed that my hard work and her food.
Right. So that's all to all the conspiracy theories. They said that was staged.
While I'm feeding everybody in this house, this is what they do. So I'm feeding everybody in this house, and this is how they gonna do. All right.
Hey,
Okay.
listen, I had to clear it up. I was
did.
upstairs with the baby. I tuned in to the episode.
Right.
I was changing her when he originally pulled out the stuff, so I didn't see that he grabbed it right away, or I would have stopped him in the beginning.
Right.
But I was taking care of the baby who I feed with my
There we
breast
go.
milk.
Talk.
Yes. So that's
Okay.
what happened.
All
That's
right.
the story.
Thank you for the exclusive on that, man.
You're welcome.
I love it.
Please.
All right, so it was staged by the wife, not me. So here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to get people to understand. I put coffee. I wasn't going to take a coffee creamer and sit it there and just start drinking out of the coffee creamer.
Okay.
So I poured it in a jar. I put the jar in the refrigerator. What I didn't know is when the wife pumps, she uses another jar and puts it in the refrigerator. I didn't know that. Like, so she pumps, puts the milk in there, whatever the baby doesn't eat.
Right.
That way I have fresh milk when she goes to work in the morning on separate days, or if I wake up in the night, whatever the case may be. So in the midst of trying to let y'all know this, grabbing my Gatorade, grabbing my water,
Ain't going through it.
grabbing the creamer, grabbing my ice. I'm not thinking about no breast milk. So y'all can kick rocks with that. That's number one.
They say it's staged.
Don't do that. And if it is staged, then you drink some breast milk and show me your reaction. That's what you can do. So let's get that out the way.
I'm glad you addressed that, man, because I've been getting asked that all the time, and I'm like, no, he has to answer.
I did too.
How do I know? Like, how do I? First off, I don't think it was staged because number one, how you reacted. But let's say you're a great actor, right? I think you would have knew it was breast milk a lot sooner if it was staged. Like, if you look at the time, you leave. Ask your wife what's going on.
As soon as I tasted it, bro.
She responded, yeah.
I know what the coffee creamer I have tastes like.
Coffee creamer, yeah.
It's that, and the texture of coffee creamer and breast milk is not the same. That's not the same. So no.
So I'm glad you addressed that. Secondly, stop contacting me and talking about the chip ain't that hot. Oh, y'all playing. Oh, I could do that. Ooh, try something else. What you mean? Y'all do it. Constantly,
Antonio,
we're getting told that we playing around, but yet these people will not do it.
and that's what I'm saying. So do it or don't talk to me.
Don't talk, bro.
And then when you, I don't want to hear. And then here's the other thing. I don't want to hear nobody hitting me up talking about something. Hey, I did a half of one. It wasn't all that.
A half of one?
I had somebody hit me up and say, hey, if you get me one, I'll do it. What? So I got to buy you one for you to do it. What sense does that make?
Y'all wild out there.
And then the last person to call me talking about something, yeah, I did it. I did the whole thing. It wasn't that bad. Where is the video, bro? Like, there's video. When anybody does a challenge, there's a video. I see a person walk across the street, get hit by a car. That's the challenge. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
The challenge to get hit by the car challenge. Don't do that. Like, so either y'all do it.
Yeah.
That's what we should. That should be the
Y'all
challenge.
do it and send it to us. We'll put it on our channel.
There you go.
How about that?
There you go. There
Utilize
you go.
us.
Utilize us.
We have 13 countries we reach. Bro.
all the platforms.
Every platform.
We'll put your video on the website.
How about that?
There you
Free
go.
promo.
There you go.
Shout out to whoever
There
you
you
want
go.
people to subscribe to. How about that?
You know what they gonna say? Man, it won't upload, man. I don't know what's going on. It won't upload.
Now they shit staged, huh?
Or just to make it a little bit more, bro, we put some money on it.
So what you talking about? Talk to me nice.
All right, Antonio, I put 25 on it. You put 25 on it. That's a $50 reward
For who lasts
for
the longest
whoever. Yes, if they do it,
and last
because it comes. Does it come in two, or you got to? Is it just one?
No. I bought two, so it comes in one.
Okay, so we'll offset the price or whatever. Y'all do it. Whoever wins get the money or whatever.
So whoever lasts the longest
Yes,
without any aid,
there you go.
and your video ain't choppy,
And now we know-
you ain't editing and all this other stuff.
And now we know the rules because I didn't know the rules then.
yeah.
So that's the only reason why.
whoever lasts the longest, get a 50 piece. How about that?
There it is.
That sounds.
I think that's a good thing for us to give back to our listeners.
Let's do it.
They ain't gonna do it, so we gonna keep
Yeah,
it anyway.
exactly.
They're
Well,
not gonna do it.
Here,
It
my
doesn't
25
matter.
Right here, look. Y'all think we playing, bro?
You got the 20. Just
I got 25. I got 45 right here, or 35.
look. We just put the 50.
Look at that.
We got it right here.
There you go.
There it is.
There's a 50 right there. Stop playing with us, bro.
Pow.
Stop playing
That's that what he
with us.
say? That's y'all winners.
So shout out to whoever win the 50.
Yeah.
And we'll announce it. Put it on the channel too, man.
There it is.
We'll do that, man.
We got it.
Anything else? Oh, so I want to talk about. People always hit me up about the After Effects. So I know you might.
All
have
right, yeah. Can I go first?
Please go ahead. This your
Okay.
show. This
All
your
right.
show.
So here's the thing. I was perfectly all right. So it took probably maybe like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes after we got off the line. You know, I drank some more water. I thought I was cool. Now, y'all gotta remember, we started this at 6 p.m. Central Time. That's 7 your time. 6 p.m. Took us about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Video might have been 30-something minutes, but
Yeah.
overall about an hour.
Yeah.
Cool. I started feeling fine. My night is just about to start. I'm about to go have a drink. I go downstairs, pour a drink, take a sip, walk upstairs. Yeah, so what we gonna eat for dinner? All right, I'm gonna just go grab something right now, bring it home, go get some sandwiches, whatever. I go out to the car, turn the car on. Something in my stomach, bro. A sensation I have never felt before started happening. I sat back in my seat. Oh, God.
What?
I get out the car. I go into the house. As soon as I walked in the house, I took 2 steps and I collapsed, Antonio.
What?
It hurt. Look, I fell so hard that I have my dog is 105 pounds, y'all.
Your dog is 350. It's a grown ass man, dog.
He jumped up and ran. This is how I know he a real one.
Yeah.
This is how I know he a real one. Because he jumped up, ran over to me, and jumped on top of me. I could not move him. And he was just looking at me, his face all in my face. He licking my face. I'm like, it's all bad. It was just a sharp pain. And it was just like like me chewing it for so long, it was like all the particles just going around in my stomach. It was so painful. It was so painful for about, I want to say maybe 15 minutes. Because when I got the courage to stand up, Antonio, I went to the bathroom and sat on the toilet because I needed to know what's going on.
Right.
Nothing is happening but me on the toilet, leaning over and my legs going numb.
And that's when you hung up on me?
And you know when it's bad. Yes, that's exact. You called me. I hung up on you. And this how you know it's bad. Anytime you go to the bathroom, back in the day, you'd take like a magazine or something. This when you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you got the
This what you take.
Facts.
This was on the floor, face down, and I was just sitting there with the stank face with no stank, just sitting there sad. It was bad, man. I ain't gonna lie to Antonio. That pain was bad for about 20 minutes.
Damn.
And I still felt it, but it wasn't that bad. But it was a sharp pain.
So, are you done?
And then you called me again. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, man. I said, what
You
up,
sick, bro. Not that, and then you won. That's how you won. Actually, if you want to be honest, if y'all want to go back and y'all really want to like review this and think about it, that's when you won. When you could call me and be trying to talk to me like everything was cool, that's when you won. Not when it has nothing to do with you eating the chip.
Yeah.
The after effects.
So mine wasn't bowel move. Like that's what a lot of people ask. Hey, how was
Yeah.
it going out? And all, like I was cool. That didn't affect me. So it affected me in 2 different ways. So like you said, you still had an hour to play with in dinner, figuring out what's going on and sleep, right?
Right.
For me, I wake up at 4:50 in the morning, bro. So when we got done with the chip challenge, running around doing that stuff, it's about 8:30 for me.
It's time
went
for you to lay
bed,
down, yeah.
bro. First off, my lips were still burning.
You had no ice.
I was hot, took off my suit, bro. I took a shower.
Scrubbed your
I
lips.
said, because I don't want to get up. I took a shower, bro, laid down. It takes me, anytime I hit a bed, it might take me 2 minutes to fall asleep, bro. I think we discussed
Yeah,
that before.
it's amazing.
We've discussed that before.
It is.
Sleeping, right? Like how like it's
Yeah.
never for you to go to sleep or just different trying to get
Yeah. Like I
me-
literally look at my phone until I go to sleep.
Yeah, no. For me, when my plug in that bitch, turn on do not disturb, I'm out in 2 minutes.
Jesus.
3 minutes max. I just gotta find my pillow, find my spot. I'm out, and then I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, you knew
It took
you
me
a
an
new
hour
breed.
to fall asleep. It was constant, like in my chest, heartburn, bro. So I had to keep moving around. trying to
Yeah,
get comfortable.
definitely.
So that was one problem that it took.
Did
it
you
took
take
forever for
Pepto
me.
or-
No, I didn't
or
take
any of
I
that
was
stuff?
Straight raw.
That's
I
that
took
and
Rosé.
again, that's when you won.
I took rose.
That's when you won. Cause me, when I came out that bathroom, Antonio, I drank Pepto out of the bottle. I didn't even pour it in, the little cup. I drank it out the bottle, and I did the tablets because the heartburn.
You needed more breast milk. Facts.
That-
That might have
I'm not interested in breast milk.
saved you, bro. So that
Sometimes
was
I'll be looking at my daughter, man, and she just be like, her eyes be wide open. She like,
yeah.
I'd be like,
Shit for the soul, bro. I said that.
it is. It
So
is.
heartburn was one problem for me. And then, I don't know if this happened, I lost my taste buds. Literally, when I woke up that morning, I got my water, got some fruit, tried to eat some eggs.
What time do you wake up in the morning?
4:50.
When you woke up, I was on the toilet
That's all bad.
with red ass.
my ass was cool.
It was hurting. It fell out. My ass fell out.
Bro, I drank some water. It tasted like lead and iron. I couldn't eat anything or drink anything. So throughout the day, I became hungry. So I'm like, I have to eat, but I knew eating was going to be terrible. It wasn't going to taste like nothing.
Like you weren't
I had
gonna
COVID.
enjoy. You wouldn't enjoy the meal
Nothing.
because
I was like, I just have to eat.
it's
stuff.
painful.
My body needs
Right.
it. But I lost my taste buds for about 24 hours after that. So I ended up getting them back.
You had
what we
COVID.
do it Wednesday, so I ended up getting my taste buds back about Thursday evening.
It was
or
COVID.
Friday. I'm sorry. So 2 days after.
it was COVID.
But yeah, so that's the only issues I had. But see, we also did the challenge though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So we're talking about what happened when you do the challenge.
Do the challenge, not when you talk about it's not that bad and all
when
that
you
stuff.
see
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else do it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
now you're gonna use our story. Now they're gonna have heartburn. Now they're gonna lose their taste buds.
Why do we tell them this shit? We gave them all the information.
Well, we need the video anyway.
Somebody
so it don't matter.
Somebody gonna say, man, and I drank some breast milk too, man. It's
Hey,
crazy.
if you want this 50 piece, understand. We need the video.
We do.
We need the video and we'll upload it.
We do.
That's the only way you're gonna get it, bro.
We do.
So you done with the chip challenge, man?
Done with that. Shout out to Javante Tank Davis won last night, man. Boxing. I missed the fight. I did catch the like the little clips and stuff like that. Man, all I want to say about Tank is that he deserves that name, dog. Like a lot of people, when you watch boxing, we don't necessarily always get the fights that we want. What Tank does is give you excitement for the fight that you got. So he's not gonna cheat you. He's not running around the ring.
Right.
He's in the guy's face. Even if he's eating shots, you know what I'm saying? He's still coming back. So a lot of times there's, rounds he might lose. He's gonna lose. And then you just see this, like, it's almost like this magic come across him. And then you just start seeing combinations, so on and so forth. Shout out to him for giving a great fight. I've seen nothing but positive reviews on it. Despite the fact that, again, this may not be the fight that everybody wants, but he performed and it was great. So shout out to Tank, man.
Shout out to him, man. That was good. No,
And also one other thing in boxing, man, while we on it, Canelo Alvarez lost. So he don't want that fight. In boxing, you may always bet on the boxer that you think is the better fighter. He's the guy. But then this other person, he just wanted it more.
right.
He wanted it more. He was stronger. He was giving, you know what I'm saying? He was giving him the 10 pieces. And I said, well, Canelo going, you know what I'm saying, exercise his right to a rematch. Canelo said, "No, I'm good, bro. I'm going to fight Triple G again for the fourth
For the fourth
time."
time. Daddy did a trilogy. What?
And then I looked deeper into it. Just watching boxing and knowing a little bit about boxing, I just think that Canelo just probably can't beat this guy. Some people you just cannot beat.
Like Wilder.
And
Wilder
can't beat Fury.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. Like, and you got to give respect to Canelo because he goes up, he goes down, he goes up, he goes down, and it's like back and forth and back and forth, back and forth, and maybe that's taking a toll on him. But this guy, to me, he was just a better fight. They probably will do it again for the money, but I think Canelo in this situation was like, listen, I'm about to go fight Triple G again, get that money, because if I lose to this dude, I'm not going to get another fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? So business-wise, it makes sense. Go get the money from Triple G, then fight this dude again, see what happens. If you win, then you get a trilogy out of that. You know what I mean? So it's business-wise, it makes sense. But nonetheless, Canelo lost. So that's it for boxing right now.
It's interesting, bro. It's interesting in the
It
boxing
is.
world.
It is.
That's a sport that's, to me, it's dying, even though it makes the most money for that type of sport.
That's a fact.
MMA,
Yeah.
MMA has always been up there.
Yeah.
UFC has always been up there for popularity.
Yeah.
But they don't sell as much as boxing. Like it,
And the excitement from a boxing match is unmatched.
right.
I've seen UFC fight before. I've seen boxing. I've seen battle rap. No energy comes close to battle rap, bro.
because you know you're gonna get shot. Like that's a possibility.
It is.
That's why.
It is. And you ain't even in the fight. You ain't even in it. Like,
Battle rap is real. It's a different type of breed.
it definitely is.
But no, I appreciate that,
Yeah.
update, man.
No doubt.
But I think it's time to get serious, man. I want to. First off, I think last episode we talked about aliens, right?
Yeah.
And I think I asked the question to the listeners out there. Why do we think aliens are bad, right? Because we have no proof of aliens being bad.
We just assume
that
we're on the defense. We're on the
Difference
defense.
is bad. That's what that's pumping in media,
Right.
movies, everything, right? I want to go on the A Square podcast. Please mark me down today to the listeners out there. Whoever's out there and tracking what we say, mark today. I'm about to say this. I'd rather be an alien than a human right now, bro. I don't want to be a human. I want to be an alien, bro. Their side seems nicer.
I would say a dolphin, but they're killing the dolphins.
Their side seems logical.
That's
like,
true.
Do they have
Yeah.
racist aliens? Like, oh no, you a blue alien. No, I'm a green. one.
But we don't know though, because
I
a
don't know.
different.
But it's
But
one of
you
this,
would rather not know.
This is one of those instances where the other side looks greener, so I just want to go over there. It might not. It could be all mud.
Yeah.
But I want to go over there because of the evil that humans do daily, week in and week out. Since our last podcast, I definitely want to say rest in peace to the 19 young kids and 2 teachers who died in Texas, bro, elementary school. Like, what is going on, bro? I would love to hear your take on, I guess when you got the news, it becomes sick now. But I mean, what do you think about it? Like,
We have been desensitized to trauma. I mean, I think even growing up, we were watching violent stuff. I remember, y'all remember a movie called, they came out with it, Banging in Little Rock. Remember Banging in Little Rock? It was a movie called a documentary, Banging in Little Rock. It was a bunch of gang members and what they had going on in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I wasn't supposed to watch that, but I ended up, watching it and seeing all the violence that was going on in Little Rock. It was like the deadliest place, in the nation at the time.
right, like the murder capital?
Murder capital.
Okay.
And I think that's when I got really introduced to things outside of where I'm from. And I was a kid.
Right.
Ever since that moment, everything's been about death, bro. Everything's been death, killing, shootings, stabbings, more shootings, schools, theaters, grocery stores. And it gets to the point where I remember I was at the gym. I looked at the TV and they were like, what's it, Sandusky? What's the school? What's the first,
Sandy Hook?
Sandy Hook. They showed that one, and I was like, that's crazy. Went back to my phone. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it becomes desensitizing, Antonio. And I think they've done that almost on purpose.
So, and I look at it as, me personally, I don't think I've become desensitized to it. I think the problem that we have is that, first off, we say this isn't America, which is one of the biggest
And I say it is America.
which
What
is
are
one
you
of the biggest lies. This is how we were built.
when you sent the message in the group, it's like the question always it's me watching Steve Kerr, right? Steve Kerr's talking. Everything Steve Kerr said was 100% facts, and he felt that way. I felt him when he said it, but I had to answer the question. Never. It's never gonna stop. We're gonna be talking about the same thing next week or the week after. Another shooting.
And I'm glad this isn't a presidential election year.
Oh God, yeah.
Because now we're going to have a politician saying, "Oh, I'm going to change these certain
Absolutely,
laws,"
absolutely.
And they're going to run on that,
Yep.
and then they're going to get voted, and then what's going to happen?
Nothing.
More shootings.
You know, the A Square podcast is a place where we share our opinions, our values. We get real on here, but we also try to come up with some solutions, bro.
Facts.
So all the people out there who are saying they're trying to take our guns, they're, you know, this is our right to have this weapon, that weapon, this weapon, that weapon. I'm about solutions. So I said, how about this? How about for 1 year, everybody turns in their AR-15s,
Okay.
all of them, all the weapons that you can, you know, we ban them for 1 year.
Okay.
If we see change and it's positive, leave it.
Okay.
If you see no change, give them their guns back and give them a tax credit.
Yeah. I like that.
Give them a tax credit because
like
then now we're coming up with a solution.
They sacrifice their weapon.
Because they believe already it ain't me. It's not. Guns don't kill people. We know a gun is it's a weapon. It's not gonna just
I
turn around and
have
start
never
shooting.
seen. Have you ever seen, bro? We got Amber Heard and Johnny Depp in trial every day, right? I have never seen a gun on trial.
No,
Have you?
never.
I ain't never seen a gun get an electric chair.
Exactly.
I ain't never seen a gun serve life. I ain't never seen a gun on parole.
That's right. So everything that they're saying,
It's not the gun.
everything that they're saying is 100% correct. The guns are not the ones that's killing the people. It's
not.
Duh. So listen, 1 year, get rid of them.
I like it.
Because every time they have an argument against what somebody else is saying. So if you really believe that, get rid of it for a year. Now, are we going to have shootings? Yes. Is something going to happen? Yes. But what I'm saying is at the same time, the mass shootings, the way that it's and so easy to get these specific type of weapons, maybe we just need to try something.
Or I love. First off, let me say this. That's a great idea. You got my vote already. Now on let's say I want to try this on getting those type of weapons.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Hunting cannot be your excuse anymore. That's always an excuse.
It is.
For people to purchase this, right? It's always hunting. All the time. Bro, how many times you know people that go hunting? Like they say they go hunting, but it's only, you might know 1,000 people, only 5 of them go hunting, right? That's not a normal common thing. But all these people are buying ARs talking about a hunting. Like that's a check mark.
So
like fishing.
So I say we add one
People
more thing to it.
Like people buy fishing rods and go fishing.
Yeah.
Right?
They don't just
For
get the fishing pole.
ARs are not for hunting, is what I'm saying.
It's not.
Right? It's not.
And
So
they said,
why is that an excuse for you to
one guy
get
was
approved?
one guy was on Fox, and he said, "Well, we use them to kill pigs."
Why do you need an AR to kill pigs? That don't even make sense. So do what you just said, and let's stop the further purchases, right? You cannot use hunting as an excuse.
That's
So
right.
that's off of the ballot.
All for the ballot.
Obviously, background checks, they already do.
Not
I need-
everywhere.
No, not everywhere. But now treat it like doctors' excuses.
Yeah,
I need to know why you need this.
you can get it.
And let's start loaning them out
That's facts.
instead of you buying it.
That's right.
Okay, I need it for. I'm trying to get this job, become an FBI agent, blah blah blah. Whatever you come up with. Okay, when's the date of that? Like I need to bring proof of this.
Or I just want to go, or I want to go to the gun range,
Right.
and I want to shoot it. So if go to the gun range, you have your license,
Right.
you pay a membership to this
Right.
gun range or whatever, and they got the guns there.
Right.
Go there, you shoot the gun. And everything you said is correct. I think everything that I think we're agreeing on everything. I think we add one more thing in there. I think it should be mandatory for you to have to go and shoot these weapons in target practice. Like going to the actual people get guns and never shoot them, bro. Like they get guns. They get guns, they ain't never been to a gun range.
I love, bro.
They
we
get
need to-
guns and don't go to the gun.
Somebody make lists of this shit. 'Cause this is some good ideas, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We're trying to come
So-
up with solutions. And for the people that's out there, if you give up your guns for the year, again, there has to be an incentive.
Correct. Yeah, I agree.
So we give them a great incentive, and then
we just make up stimulus money.
we just send the money overseas anyway.
Yeah, like okay, you participate.
So let's
in this.
try this. Let's try something. Hey, if my idea ain't that great, Antonio, your idea ain't great. Take something from what we're saying and then let's make something out of it.
And I want to add one more thing to this. This is
What's up,
this
bro?
is phenomenal, bro. Doesn't your driver's license
Expire, yes.
You drive every day and it still expires.
Yeah.
So that means you're doing something every day, 3 to 4 times a day with kids, putting your life at risk. You have to pay insurance, but yet you still got to expire because then you have to retake your test,
Facts.
reprove that you can drive. Why are we not doing it with these weapons? Why does your AR purchase not expire? Every 5 years, you need to come in and show us why you still need that.
Not only that, Antonio, when you do it, at a certain age, they check your eyes.
Bro,
They gotta make sure that
this is
you.
facts, though.
But with a gun, you don't need nothing.
That's a perishable skill, a dangerous skill, a violent skill for protection. That's
Yeah.
what it should be for.
Yeah.
Why are these not expiring? Is what I'm saying.
You podding today, bro.
Hey, they look at their license. Shit, my AR expire in about. You still own it, so I'm not gonna take it
Yeah.
unless you can't. All right, you got it. Go shoot. Or you still got it. What you still need it for? No, I'm sorry, sir. You didn't pass. We got to do something, bro.
That's the thing.
We have to.
You got to do something.
We got to do something, bro.
But we're throwing out solutions, and the only excuses that I get back is that they're trying to take our guns away so that they can have control. I would like to explain to somebody, if the government said we're taking the guns away, there ain't a damn thing that you can do about it. Because if the military start rolling down,
Remember, we just got mandatory vaccines.
mandatory
A
vaccine.
year ago, 2 years ago, we said they definitely ain't doing that. They did it. We took people out of Iraq, but put them in Ukraine.
If they say martial law is in effect, the only people in America that might be able to survive are the Amish people, bro.
Because they don't need nothing.
Amish people got hella guns in their house. They ain't got no lights.
They got breast milk.
They got
Sure.
they got hella guns. They ain't got no lights.
They got that one chip chop.
So if you try to go up in their house, you know it's gonna be some casualties going on, bro. What was the name of that? A Little House on the Prairie. What was the Prairie? The Prairie where they had all the not slaves, but what was the name of it? It was like a cult. What was the name of that movie? It was like a cult, and they had like all these people.
Midsommar? What you mean?
Yeah, whatever them shits, and the police tried to go up there and ended up getting shot.
That's in Tennessee.
was that?
Where was that at? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
That's how the Amish get down.
Damn.
That's how they get down.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Now imagine trying to maneuver your way through a dark house of Amish people, bro.
Booby traps.
You're gonna have porridge getting dumped all over your heads. But
it's-
we gotta do something.
And it's so sad where, if y'all didn't know out there, there was a thing that's a bulletproof backpack.
Yeah.
Their sales have went up 25% since last week.
And let me say this too,
Bro,
Antonio.
like,
It's ridiculous.
That's my son's age.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. It's scary. It's very scary. But one other thing, man, I know people are pissed off about all this, and they have the right to be. These are kids. But let me just say this. Running up on politicians while they're at dinner is not going to change anything. It's almost becoming to a point where it's like they're looking for a viral moment. I saw a guy run up on Ted Cruz. Kids died. This is on your head. The blood is on your head. I get it. But that's not going to change anything. He's still finna sit down and enjoy the steak, dog.
And he didn't kill anybody, bro. We need to address the problem. These are non-black males shooting up everything.
Yeah.
But yet, the black male
Is the
is
problem.
the threat.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the children, teachers. I don't know what the situation is, Antonio, with the
There's a
officers, because it's so much stuff going around, and all this stuff is just weird. First of all, when I say weird, I'm looking at it like, I hate to say this, but it almost seemed like it was like a setup or something. Like one story said the door was cropped open. The back door was cropped open.
Propped open.
Yeah. Why would that be? I don't know.
He shot his grandmother.
He shot his grandmother. He got out the car. Some police went in and got their kids, but not the other kids. Like it. They barricaded him in, but then they let. It's so much stuff going on, but all of that is still irrelevant. It happened, and it's a shame. But again, as I said before in the group chat, saying it on here again, this is America. And we have to stop saying that this is not the way that this is not. Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Did you hear about the 10? I think she was 10. She played dead.
Yeah. She put blood on her
and acted dead so she could survive. Bro. Shout out to her too, bro. This is sad that your kids got to go through that.
Now, this is a 10-year-old or whatever the case may be doing something, going into survival mode.
We would think if this happened in another country, America would be like, let's go invade them. They can't handle their country.
Yeah.
That's what we do. If this happened in Haiti, we would.
Some guy ran up on a politician. He's a journalist from a different country. Mm-hmm. He said, are you going to address the murders of the children? America's the only country that does this. The guy said, no, it's not. He was like, there's plenty of other countries that do it. He said, no.
Name them.
This is the only country that this happens in. And he said, I'm not going to sit here and listen to some guy from another country talk to me about you. Why don't you just go back there then?
Oklahoma City bombing was the only, well, that one and the Boston bombing. That's the only time bombs were used, bro. It's every time. Come on, man. We got to do something better, man.
And again, solutions.
Yeah.
All I want to talk about is solutions.
Facts.
If you're not willing to give up something for the greater good, then I don't want to hear your excuse, because you're not willing to sacrifice anything. I'm willing to sacrifice. If they said, hey, we're just going to get rid of all guns, you know what? For a year and see what happens or whatever the case may be, Antonio, I would grab my guns and I would head there and start signing whatever the papers that they. One, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I hate them all, to a certain extent. But I'm willing to sacrifice something to try something.
I love it, man. My last subject, man. What's going on with you, man? How you been? How's the month? Got busy plans for the summer?
Yeah, man.
Summer, you DJing, everything back. We went 2 years without
definitely
you bouncing around.
I'm DJing out the country for the first time.
Ooh, where we going?
Mexico.
When?
Cancun.
When are we going?
18th.
Say less. When tomorrow? Like when? Like, what you mean?
Yeah, man. I'm excited for that. I'll be there for 4 days. I have a wedding that I'm doing on the beach.
Nice.
I'm excited for that, and I'm doing everything I can to get another event at like a club. So,
that's good.
But yes, the wedding is definitely locked in. That's going to be a great time. More traveling with DJing, but also in wake of all this stuff that's going on in the world, dog. Antonio, you do it. You travel a lot, man. My goals going forward is to travel as much as possible and not worry about everything so much. Man, how I'm going to pay for this? How I'm going to do that? How I'm going to do that? I'm just going to make a way to get there, make sure I have a room aboard, make sure we good, and I'm going. Because life is too short, bro. We had this conversation a week ago or whatever. Life is so short, and
I got the news that my cousin passed away on the beach. Bro.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah,
that shows that you need to be doing that.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's what's going on with me, man. What about you?
Like you said, man, I've been traveling a lot. Shout out to my guy Tone. I was just in Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the Rocky statue. I had to talk to Rocky real quick. Tell him I'm the GOAT. You know
and shout out to Superman.
Shout out to Super.
That's our guy. But listen, I asked him when I was in Philly, I said, dog, Take me to the Rocky statue. You know what he said? Shut your nut ass up. Go down there. Take me to see Rocky. And you know he got on this pro-black shit. Yeah. Now what they need to have up there is, I
Here we
said,
go.
oh my God.
Here we go.
But we went.
So yeah, traveling. I mean, that's always been on the forefront for me, man. Always trying to knock out bucket list locations, because like you said, man, we ain't here, bro. So I'm trying to do stuff that I enjoy to do, and that's travel and see.
Yes.
I always look at it as, I don't need to look at a postcard. I don't need to look at my computer screen to say, oh, how pretty that place is.
Yeah.
Where is that place? I want to take that picture with my iPhone
100%.
or mental picture. You know what I'm saying? That I've been there. So I know.
Experiences.
I got to experience.
Experiences.
So, yeah, I'm probably going to be gone 5 weekends. I've already knocked out a couple weekends, but it is what it is, man. But we still make time for y'all.
Absolutely.
Love y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, www.asquarepodcast.com. We dropping content constantly. Great Father's Day episode coming up in a couple weeks. We got $50 for y'all out there with this chip challenge. Stop talking to me. Now we putting the money up. Stop playing with us, bro. We not playing with y'all, man. So
not at all.
That's all I got, bro.
I got one more thing before we get out of here, dog. I want to say to all the journalists out there, or let's say whatever you would call them. Like, what would you call Stephen A. Smith? Journalist, right? Like, he'd be considered a journalist.
You went to school for that shit.
I went through a thread, okay, of people in sports that talk about athletes, teams, and everything. Like, they know everything. You know, they know it all, right? I went through a thread of all misinformation and all L's that they took, bro. Cowherd. Colin Cowherd.
Yeah.
This was the best one. The only way the Warriors will ever get back to a championship is if they trade Steph Curry. They do not have the cap room to keep him, Draymond, Clay, and this how early it was. Like, this how it wasn't a long time ago it wasn't a super long time. And Wiggins, they're not going to be able to keep them. Steph Curry, they will never see another championship if they keep this team.
They in the NBA Finals right now with that team. I want to add one to that one. A great one. I think your boy Max Kellerman said Aaron Rodgers is washed, and he won back-to-back MVPs for the NFL.
And then he said
Back-to-back.
He said Tom Brady is on the super decline. He should he should retire. He said that 10 years ago. He said that 6 championships ago, bro. 6 championships. He said that's why they fired him from First Take, bro.
Wow.
You cannot keep coming on here saying this shit. So I went through a whole thread. I'm gonna send it to you. Actually, it's an entire thread of just the most outrageous stuff. LeBron James is well past his prime. He's done. You know what, Antonio? I don't know what prime is, but if you are still averaging 30 points, I don't know what prime is, bro. So I just wanted to say that it was a very interesting. I think the only person that was saying stuff, it was a few people. Joy Taylor, she wasn't doing nothing but speaking facts. Out of all the people, it was Jamel Hill, who was also speaking facts, and Van Pelt.
I like Van Pelt.
But he's on late night, you know.
Real late, like
but
11, 12.
It was like them 3. They're the only ones that was actually, you know.
And it's okay for your opinion, but they're so passionate. Like, this shit would never.
And that's why I don't really like the debate shows, but
Why?
because they have to
Yeah.
be on the opposite side. But at the same time, yeah, that thread was that thread was wild, man.
I like it, man.
So, yeah. Anyways, y'all, yeah, like Antonio said, man, asquarepodcast.com. I am DJ Aaron across the board on social media. Cornbread 1016 over there, man. Y'all know what it is. More content, good vibes. Everything is coming to you. $50 on your chip challenge. So we don't want to hear it no more.
Last the longest without anything. Nothing. You could just cough and can't breathe like I did. For real, we got you. But you got to send us the video, and we'll post it.
You gotta send the
You gotta
video
send the
though.
video, though. I don't care.
Don't
tell me that
don't
you
tell me that
lasted
you
10,
drank
15,
breast
30 minutes.
milk. Don't stage it. Don't no. And you got to open the package how we open the package. That means that you got to cut it open. You got to peel it open
Film it all.
like we did, bro. Don't put one of them healthy chips in there and be like, oh my god, this is so bad.
Yep.
Nope, don't do
I'm
it.
with you. I'm with you, man.
So until next time, y'all. Antonio, what do you always tell the people, bro?
Shout out to the veterans, or the
Absolutely.
especially this is Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Too.
Look for
obviously,
your
if you
free
have
meals,
somebody-
man.
Yeah,
There's free meals out there for y'all.
If you have somebody that lost their lives in the military, fighting for our country, we appreciate y'all. Always,
100%.
A Square Podcast is pro veterans. We've had plenty of veterans on our
Yes.
catalog, man. So make sure y'all, we talk about everything. Stop playing with us, bro. Stop playing with our
Facts.
name, bro.
Facts.
Stop playing with us. But rest in peace to those individuals. Not happy Memorial Day, but just enjoy.
Yes.
Your Memorial Day.
We got to remember that because we had veterans on here that said that. Not
Right.
happy Memorial Day.
Right.
We appreciate your
Appreciate
service.
Your service, yes, absolutely. So thank you guys out there for that. And then last week, man, I opened up a pair of socks for y'all, man.
You did.
Some llamas. Everybody been hitting me up. Hey, you got
did.
some llamas on? No, not today, but I opened them up. But keep your shoes by your feet, man.
Always, bro.
That's it.
Keep your shoes by your feet, man. A Square Podcast. We out here, y'all. Peace.
A squared podcast.com.